Fletcher, will he go the big torpy up the middle? It's not a torpy, but it's a thumping drop punt. It's a beauty too. Solomon was third man up. Beautifully won by Ablett. He can run on here and kick a goal. Ablett has kicked the ripper. He grabbed the footy and he went for home and kicked a classic goal. First of the night for the Cats.
Yeah, and if you just watch the replay, the Bomber players were actually on the fly, and I'm not sure who hits the ball for. The ball comes forward, Ablett straight onto it, and we saw the Essendon players on the fly. Ablett was able to swoop and kick the goal.
Very interesting, Steve. Quite often with Fletcher kicking off.
Now the Cats press. Less than 90 seconds left. They really need a goal for their efforts in this first term. Riccardi and Ablett a chance. Again it eludes them. Lucas has been doing well, and Ablett's got it again. He's played a wonderful quarter. The veteran Riccardi, and the Cats have that goal. He's covered in Geelong coloured body paint. Steve Johnson just couldn't get the leverage. Ablett is there. Well done, Ramanauskas. Haynes. Good kick. Brilliant kick.
Well, they have been threatening. It's only a matter of time, I thought, before they broke through.
Well, Gary Ablett has been explosive tonight. Everywhere he's been, you've sensed Geelong have been a chance.
Well, he's handled the ball 12 times, and as you say, every
Kicks to nothing. It's Bullen again. Bullen's going to run on there. Decided against it. Dishes now to Lucas, who usually uses it well. It's a raking kick. Deep inside the Bombers. 50 wide! Magnificent mark! That is Matthew Lloyd at his best. And he will go back and kick Essendon's first goal for the night.
Well, it was a super mark. There were Cats players everywhere. And Matthew Lloyd running inside into the forward 50 on this occasion was able to take a really strong grab.
probably one of the very few times that you see no secondary Geelong defender go up and contest the ball, mainly because he was coming sliding into the goal line as opposed to coming out from the goal line.
Matthew Lloyd, second in the Coleman medal this year. He's kicked 93 goals, 39 for the season. This is a gimme for the Bomber champ. Gee, it's not really the play in these conditions. He's got it back. Maloney, who was the one who did the job on Wellman a moment ago. Now Ling. Haynes is there, but Ablett in front. Moves it quickly and does it beautifully to Chapman for Sean Wellman. Important kick. Good kick.
The Cats needed that one for a step, just to settle them down a little bit. But I know
Essendon rooms now, not even half time yet.
Milburn 10 touch for the second quarter. Kicks to the 50 and it's marked by Graham, and Graham is within range.
And once again the Cats have got it out of the stoppage out of the middle, the centre square bounce. They are absolutely smashing Essendon out of there.
The big number 7 and the big number 1 have picked up from last week where they needed to. It's character building, this sort of stuff.
So Ben Graham, 38 goals for the season. He's 51 metres out. Splits the middle for the Cats. Well, they're in trouble now, the Bombers. They've got 3 players who may not be able to come.
Well, it's illustration of the lack of height.
Yeah.
Essendon just done with the three potential defenders, particularly with Rich's Ken play back there.
Johnson lurking. It's a high ball. Playfair. Well, on this occasion, size wins out. So Henry Playfair.
If you're only 5'11",
will run around here. There's the angle that presents. Oh, it's a great kick. It's a Geelong goal. Bombers still with just one goal for the night. Hurd is there, he nearly held it. Corey. Riccardi down in the back half, supported by Harley, who's been excellent. Here's Bullen. Pretty good performer for Essendon. Not a bad kick. Great effort. The Bombers starting to make their run now. But here's the mercurial Ablett to Steve Johnson. Good tackle by Mark Johnson. Handball comes out the King. The captain can kick a goal, and he does!
Well, that makes it by how he plays.
Steve Johnson pushed in the back. Free kicks 13-9 in favour of the Cats. Steve Johnson told to play on. Got to go. Forced to go wide. And in the end, it's not a bad kick as he finds Bartel. Back inside to Milburn. Sidestep. Short kicks a beauty to Haynes.
Actually flipped by the third umpires there, but it was significant because it turned out that this player was able to get free.
11 goals in his 15 matches this season, David Haynes. In he comes from 45. It's a good-looking kick. It's another one for Geelong. So did Watson. Ball spills to Chapman. Now here's a break for the Cats. Oh, Charlie Gardner's got a paddock and he can gather. He can go over the top to Ablett. Or he can go a bit further if he likes. He does. And he finds Johnson.
They need him up, that's for certain.
Marks inside 50, 10-2 in favour of the Cats in this match. Johnson from 45. Oh, it's going to be tough for the Bombers now. From 92 to 95. James Hurd kicking Essendon forward. Good trap, Jason Johnson. And he kicks a goal.
On cue.
Kicks to Lloyd. Couldn't hang on. Wyszynski. All Essendon out there. Chapman with about 4 against him. Stanton. Lucas with a kick like a mule. Just too far out, so he goes for Solomon. Watson now. Quiet night. Good hand pass. Jason Johnson kicks his second.
There's been some untidy work on Johnson when he goes
MCG. Oh, coming through like a steam train was Bartel. So to McVeigh, and he's given away a free kick.
Ground ball been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, Geelong.
It's been one of their strengths all year.
Well, they're just so far superior on the night. That's the difference between the two sides. It's not endeavour. It's a wonderful, very good blocking done here on the forward line.
So Chapman from 60 out. Kicks the torpedo. It's a thumping kick. It might be home! Magnificent goal! It's all clear. Well, good to see the old-fashioned torpedo.
Well, the best time to do a torpedo is in the wet.
Yes, and particularly no options coming. Was always going to struggle with the drop punt. And he got onto it.
2 goals to Chapman. And we're a long way from home, but that is the sealer. Space out on the wing. Cats with a massive lead. McVeigh and Hill, who hasn't been able to do any damage up forward tonight. Murphy running for him. Hill, a long kick of the ball. Harley is in the way, but Lloyd has gone to ground. And it's his free kick. Matthew Scarlett debating it with Matthew James. I know who's going to win. Gee.
Well, how far can you go? The umpire was right there. I guess technically he did have his arm across him. Whether he restrained him or not is another thing.
Steve Silvani, lost for words. How many times did you bet in your career, Sos? 8,000? Lloyd for number 2.
To that.
Number 95 of the year, but he's not going to reach the 100.
The smaller man has beaten the big man on the ground. It's only been beaten once, I think, by a mark.
Jason Johnson, still a bit too much on the kick. Wojcinski runs back. Can't control it. Solomon bearing down. Gets it to Murphy. And it's marked by Lloyd. Another perfect kick from Matthew Lloyd. Bartel with his head over the football. Good tackle by McVeigh. Here's another chance for the Bombers. Handball comes to Solomon. Ducks the head. Great tackle, Milburn. Oh, here's a chance. It spills to Murphy. And Murphy has kicked a goal. He's got it. Bombers got a chance. Johnson works it on, but straight to Enright. Mark Johnson. Ramanauskas. Bombers still trying, and they're a chance. Bolton. The door's open here. The 50 wide open. Can Hurd conjure it? Good bounce. Clever kick. Brilliant kick. The Dons are still coming. Hurd's 30th possession of the night. His first goal. And this semi-final is not done with yet.
Oh, that's incredible. This is an incredible goal, James Hurd.
Only players of the highest calibre can kick those.
Well, when you meet a leader, cometh the hour, cometh the man. And Jimmy Hurd's done it far too many times.
He's been there and done that. And he makes the clearance. Murphy, though. Mark Johnson. Ramanauskas has been heroic for Essendon, who continue to press. Could Hurd do it again? Not quite. Watson can. This has been extraordinary. The Bombers will not say die. The margin is 10 points. 5 goals to 1 in the last quarter.
Well, they've just kept persisting, haven't they? Started to win the clearances, the stoppages, and more importantly, their tempo's gone up with their tackling. They've been able to put some pressure back onto the Cats.
James Hurd calling the shots in the middle. Sending everyone deep inside, attacking 50. Tackled by Bartel. It's a good one too. Then right into the picture. A long kick inside Geelong's 50. Ramanauskas will get there first. Hot on his heels is Gardner. Ramanauskas kept his feet. Played a wonderful second half to Murphy, to Johnson, to Hurd. Here come the Bombers. Hurd just bangs it as long as he possibly can to the 50. In there's Wojcinski. Graham, Mooney slips over at the crucial moment. Forced the handball on the knees. McVeigh's there. Coming in is Harley. Great hard ball get by Bartel to Enright. Then he goes short to Ling, and he should slow it down.
Is that 15? 15.
Cats with the ball under their control.
Well, they've got to go one-on-one now, the Bombers.
There it is. For the first time in 9 years, the Cats